Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has it downfield working the left. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete out to the right. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Headed out right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're gonna face third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one finds Josh Downs. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. He'll throw it. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a... Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Play action on 1st down. Has it in close. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuffed right at the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's taken in by Henry. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Milton now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. A pickup of just under half. They get 4, and now they've got 2nd and goal at the 5.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Milton. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Complete out to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Catch is made in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third down from the gun. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Gay with the point after. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now Milton to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Milton back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throwing now, off play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots will extend their lead as time expires in the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt, and the Pats will take over. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 7 on the run, but still 3rd and 13 to go.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd and 9. It's his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Colts ready for the punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt reaches 50 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, Milton. Hauled in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England first down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, Milton. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Plowing up the... Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! Scooped up by the Patriots! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook